Okay, I was trying to figure out the mathematics on this. I think I've got it. This mineral needs to be weighed at, dosed, whatever you call that, at 2.5%. I have 25 pounds in this bucket, so 10% of 25 pounds is obviously 2.5, and then again, a quarter of a pound, 0.25%, going from 10% down to 1% is 0.25. So 10 pound per 10 pounds is 0.25, a quarter of a pound of mineral. So 20 pounds is a half a pound of mineral, and then an extra 5 pounds is half of the 10, which would be 0.125, go to 0.3, so that would be 0.63 of a pound. Now, this is doing this in my head, no AI or calculator or anything else, so it's not going to be down to the quarter of a gram perfect. I call a pound 450 grams. I think it's actually 453.8, but I don't care. It's 450 to me. I always overshoot a little bit anyway with the mineral. So half a pound is obviously 225 grams, and then a tenth of a pound would be 45. So what did I just say? 250, 220, 225. No, not that.
Oh, yes.
I'll start over. So 450, 225 for a half pound. 45 grams is a tenth of a pound in grams. So 45 and 225 is what? 225, 230, 270, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's that other little part there, which is 0.25 of, how am I doing that? 60, Jesus, I get lost. 61, what is it? Damn it, man. Half a pound plus 0.125. So, this is, wonderful for the internet. Me looking like an idiot here. 0.125 of a pound. A tenth of a pound in grams is 45 grams. That's where the 270 comes in. Then there's a 0.025. I'm going to put an extra 5 grams in for that and call it 275 grams. Is that right?
You said 274 to me.
274. Okay, so I'm doing 275. All right, so turn this on. This will end up being a long form since I'm ridiculous and can't do mathematics in my head like I could 10 years ago. Don't drink so much beer, children. Joke, of course. Have as much beer as you like. Just intend and understand that it will dull your brain. I got that math done. What did I say? 275, right?
Yes.
I got mathematics done in probably 10 seconds. You son of a bitch. Probably 10 seconds. And that took, I don't even know, you have to watch the camera feed, or the camera time or whatever. I imagine that took 60 or more seconds for me to put that together, and I got lost a few times. All right, 275 and a half, so plenty well over, as long as I don't go more than 10% over, because of the selenium, which can be toxic. So the idea is, take some of this, sprinkle it in there, this bucket. Inhale lots of dust that your lungs just love. Here I am talking about my lungs have been screwed up since the fire. The fire's outside a while back. And I'm down here grinding corn and inhaling absurd amounts of dust. Not even thinking about it. Like an idiot. An absolute idiot. A little bit more of that. You could stir it around or whatever you want to do. But I'm going to dump it back and forth anyway. This is just to show an idea of mixing. I don't know why I'm banging on that. Really, chickens? That's Cookie going after him. Really, idiot. Turn the scale off, moron. Alright, so that's that. And then, if you take that bucket, please. The floor. You son of a bitch. Oh, that's really full. You don't have to hold it, huh? Really. It really doesn't matter. You get the whole thing out of it. It's going to go in a bucket in the feeder anyway. Alright, we hold that for a minute. I just dump it back a couple of times. Back and forth a couple of times. And this gets it well mixed. Son of a bitch. Just back here, trying not to feed the damn mice that are jumping in the totes and dying. But it's basic concept of mixing. And obviously it's going in a bucket feeder over there, so it'll get mixed again, you know, being dumped into the bucket feeder. I believe the woman's name is Melissa, if I remember. I'm so bad with names. Woman, I apologize if I got your name wrong. I think it's Melissa. Her channel is, how is it spelled? Mitz? M-I-T-Z? Mitzimit, I know is what it's, how I would pronounce it. And again, sorry if I screwed that up.
I'm looking.
But she left me a note saying, cheers or whatever to all your hard work. It's been hours and hours down here doing it, and this is supposed to have been a day off. This was supposed to have been a day off. I swore yesterday I'm going to get up, drink a few beers, probably a lot, have some tacos, watch television, and do jack shit nothing. You know, just get out of bed and not do anything.
Melissa Evans?
Melissa Evans. I knew it was Melissa, I thought. But anyway, her channel is sorry, I forgot the V. So, TheMitzimit. Mitzimit. How would you pronounce that?
The Mitzimit?
The Mitzimit. Sorry, I put an S on the end and forgot the V. I swear dyslexia knows no bounds in my mind. But anyway, thank you, Miss Melissa. Always give me a thumbs up in my video and commenting. Her chickens are so beautiful. Just so much nicer looking than mine. I don't know how she gets such good looking chickens. Mine are incredibly functional, but only the 4 newest ones I have, what I say, are just truly stunning. They're, I don't know, she has Wyandottes and just beautiful ones. But anyway, thank you for mentioning me. Thank you for noticing I actually do try, and this life is a lot of damn work. But anyway, when you put the mineral in, mix the thing. Don't just dump it in there and, you know, expect that every chicken's going to get the even amount. Commercial mixers will use PTO on a tractor, you know, like a 3-point or just a general PTO, and power takeoff is what PTO means. Sorry, I don't know if that made sense to anyone. But it's an auger or a series of augers, and they'll mix it and they'll put some canola oil or something that, you know, doesn't harm chickens but is horribly brutal to our bodies. Seed oils. Chickens seem to be able to tolerate seed oils just fine, or it's good for them, I guess. Canola doesn't bother them, supposedly. I've got to dive into that. But if you're going to mix this with oil, which I don't bother, but if you're going to, you'd want an atomizer. So you'd want to spray it, you know, spray the thing on I don't know. That's all speculation. If you were to oil it down, it would stick to the feed better, and you'd get better distribution. But I don't have any problem. I get 12 or 15 eggs a day from 12 laying hens and a whole ton more that I don't know if they're laying or not. So if they're not laying badly, and I know they're getting enough calcium and grit and good feed, I'm not going to bother putting oil in there to try to mix it up. But anyway, hopefully I can quit working after I get all the rest of this crap done. See y'all later. Thanks again, Melissa. Oh, check out, and please understand, I don't make a dime from YouTube. I don't get paid. Excuse me, I'm not monetized. I make nothing. I truly am here to help. So any of these plugs or whatever you want to call it, the people that I'm telling you about, Melissa is an entertainment channel, I think. I don't know if she has educational things. I'm unsure if she does. So Melissa, if you're watching this and you do have educational things, sorry I haven't been far back enough to see them. I think I got through all of her short videos. I didn't see educational. It was just entertainment type of things, which I truly love. Because all I do is entertainment, I think. I mean, all I do is education. Well, I guess I do the little ones. I ramble too much. Yeah, it's this. Anyway, May's Homestead Chronicles. That guy really, really does a lot of work to educate people as far as the technical side of things, as fermentation and gardening and this, that, and the other. Chicken psychology and understanding how chickens operate and how to relate to them and how to get chickens that actually like you. The Featherbrain. That woman is a research scientist and just brilliant. I mean, utterly brilliant. Bree is her name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that Brianna?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't usually use abbreviations, but that woman is brilliant. She truly is. So if you ever want to know how to get your chickens to be friendly or understand why they do what they do, why they act the way they act, what they want from you, go check out the Featherbrain. Good Education Channel is also Welcome to Chickenlandia. Dahlia is her name, right?
I'm not sure on that one.
Pretty sure her name is Dahlia. Great woman. Always trying to help people. So check her out if you want to know water belly and leg mite issues. And that woman, she spends so much money with vets just to show people, here's how to do this if you don't have a veterinarian. Truly an amazing channel. Anyway, check those out. I'm out of here. I'm going to go have beer, watch TV as soon as I get done working another God knows hour or two. See y'all later.